Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about something absolutely crucial for anyone who wants to genuinely transform their life. Everyone wants to change, right? We all have goals, dreams, and things we want to improve. But most people think it takes massive effort, giant leaps, or some perfectly timed opportunity to make it happen. The truth? It's much simpler and much more profound than that. Your future is being shaped by what you do in silence every single day. The big, groundbreaking wins, the life-altering transformations, they don't come from monumental one-off events. They come from small, consistent steps. The secret isn't intensity, it's consistency. So, let's dive deep into the hidden, often underestimated power of consistent, small actions. Because, trust me, it's the small things that build truly big lives. When people talk about success, whether it's in their career, fitness, relationships, or personal growth, they often imagine something incredibly dramatic. We picture those movie montages. The underdog suddenly quits their job, makes a huge, risky decision, or completely changes overnight, emerging as a new, flawless person. We see the finished product, the grand achievement, and assume that's how it happened. But real success, the kind that lasts and genuinely transforms, rarely looks like a Hollywood script. It doesn't usually start with a bang. Instead, real, impactful success looks a lot more mundane, a lot quieter. It looks like waking up just 5 minutes earlier each day to gather your thoughts before the chaos begins. It looks like reading just one page of a book when you'd rather scroll through your phone. It looks like doing one extra rep at the gym when your muscles are screaming for you to quit, or even just showing up for a walk when you're tired. These aren't flashy actions, are they? They're barely noticeable, and that's precisely why most people give up. They don't give up because it's inherently hard. They give up because progress feels utterly invisible at first. You don't immediately see your muscles growing after one workout. You don't feel your mind sharpening after reading one page. You don't see your future shifting dramatically after one small, positive choice. So, because the immediate gratification isn't there, because the big outcome isn't instantly visible, people stop. They think it's not working. But what if you knew, deep down, that every single small action counts? Every single one. Even when you can't see the immediate results. What if you trusted the process? Think of every small action you take as a deposit into your future. Just like money in a savings account, compound growth starts off deceptively slow. For a while, you barely notice it. The interest seems minimal. The balance grows sluggishly. But then, over time, something magical happens. It starts to accelerate. It explodes. The effects become undeniable. Let's put it into perspective. If you commit to reading just 10 pages a day, that's it, just 10, by the end of a year, you've read 3,650 pages. That's easily 10 to 15 books, sometimes more. Imagine the knowledge and insights you'd gain. If you exercise for just 20 minutes a day, that's over 120 hours of physical activity in a year. Imagine the improvement in your health, energy, and mood. If you save just a few dollars daily, consistently, you're looking at thousands of dollars accumulated over time. The key here is that small does not mean weak. In fact, small often means sustainable. And anything that is sustainable has the incredible potential to become unstoppable. These tiny daily choices, these seemingly insignificant habits, are quietly building your destiny. They are powerful, they are persistent, and over time they become permanent fixtures in your life, leading you precisely where you want to go. Your daily habits are constructing your future brick by brick, one small, consistent action at a time. It's truly incredible. Now, let's talk about the deep psychological reasons why small, consistent actions are so incredibly powerful. It all comes down to how our brains work. Your brain absolutely loves patterns. It thrives on predictability and repetition. Every single time you consciously repeat a positive action, whether it's waking up early to work on a project, studying for a few minutes, exercising, or even just practicing a new skill, you are sending a clear, consistent message to your mind. This is who I am now. This is what I do. That identity shift is where the real magic truly happens. When positive actions become ingrained, when they become part of your identity, success becomes almost automatic. You don't have to constantly push yourself with sheer willpower forever. You just need to start small, stay steady, and be consistent long enough for those actions to become an intrinsic part of who you are. The goal isn't perfection. Let's be clear about that. No one is perfect. The goal is momentum. And momentum, that incredible force that carries you forward, comes from simply showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it, even when motivation is low. It's about building that consistent habit, making it easier for your future self to succeed. Don't just take my word for it. Think about some of the most successful people in history. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest athletes ever, didn't start at the top. He showed up to practice early, every single day, long before anyone else arrived to hone his craft. He took thousands of shots, not just a few. J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, wrote the first book while struggling as a single parent, often in cafes, one page at a time. She didn't write it all in one heroic burst. Elon Musk didn't build SpaceX or Tesla in a year. He failed, he learned, he iterated, he improved, every single day, for years. The world often only sees their extraordinary success, the dazzling achievements. But the real, underlying power that fueled those achievements was forged in the quiet, unseen moments when no one else was watching. It was those tiny steps, repeated with unwavering consistency, that created the life-changing breakthroughs, the groundbreaking innovations, and the enduring legacies the world remembers. So, stop waiting for the perfect plan, the perfect moment, or the perfect motivation. Don't let perfection be the enemy of good. Start taking imperfect action, daily. That's where true transformation begins. Here's something important that few people talk about. Inconsistency doesn't just slow you down, it actively steals your progress. Every single time you start something with great enthusiasm, only to stop and then try to restart again, you lose the vital rhythm that builds both strength and confidence. It's not failure that kills most dreams, it's inconsistency. It is the constant stopping and starting that erodes your belief in yourself and your ability to achieve your goals. Think about it. If you tried to build a wall, but kept tearing it down every few days, you'd never get anywhere, would you? The same applies to building your habits, your skills, your life. So, here's a powerful question to ask yourself. What if you stopped restarting every Monday, every new month, every New Year's? What if you simply decided to never stop? Because once you truly embrace consistency as part of your identity, once it becomes who you are, your positive results, your incredible achievements, they don't just become possible, they become inevitable. You truly don't have to be perfect. You don't have to do it all today. That pressure can be paralyzing. Just focus on doing something small, every single day. Because those small actions, diligently and consistently done, create an unstoppable momentum that will carry you further than you ever imagined. Start small, stay steady, and one day, sooner than you think, you'll look back and realize that those seemingly insignificant, consistent steps you took every day built the incredible life you once only dared to dream of. Thank you so much for watching and being part of this community. If you found this message helpful, please hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more content that helps you build a life you love. Stay consistent, keep growing, and remember, your future self is absolutely counting on you. I'll see you in the next video.